It's a new season for Grambling State football, but in their season opener against Arkansas State, the Tigers dealt with many of the same issues that plagued their 2021 campaign. Grambling State averaged 1.5 yards per carry. Last season, they had 2 games where they averaged under 2 yards per carry. No receiver had more than 1 reception. Really not a lot of positive on offense. Head coach Hugh Jackson says the Tigers have plenty to work on.
We need to get our offense on track. It's not just our ground game, it's our passing game. It's everything offensively. We didn't play as well. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not one to do that. Our players know that we need improvement, throughout our football team. So there's no secret about that.
Last season, we saw 4 different quarterbacks take snaps for Grambling State. In week 1, we saw 3 different quarterbacks under center. So what does that mean for who's going to lead this team moving forward? Head coach Hugh Jackson has a clear and simple message.
Q will be a starter. I don't want to really go back through it. At the end of the day, I think he's going to be the leader of our football team at quarterback. He's earned that right. Obviously, he had, an injury during the game. He's healthy. He's ready to go. So we're excited about that. And I'm just excited about getting these guys back out on the field and watching them play.
One of the few bright spots for Grambling State was linebacker Lewis Matthews. Matthews, 14 tackles, 4.5 tackles for loss on his way to winning the SWAC Defensive Player of the Week award.
I was excited. I just know they're going to expect more out of me. I'm going to keep coming. Next week, I'm coming hard. This Saturday, Northwestern, you got to see us. And for the defense, I know we got to go out and execute better.
So what's the biggest thing this Grambling State team learned after week 1?
We learned how to travel. We learned how to maneuver through some tough times and how we will handle tough times. Obviously it wasn't the result that we wanted, and it wasn't anywhere close to the type of game we wanted to play. So there was a lot of things that we got to work through as a coaching staff and a football team real quickly, and we're expected to learn from those lessons and put them into play this week.
This week, the Tigers will trade a 4-hour road trip for a much shorter one, just over an hour to Shreveport, as the Tigers will take on Northwestern State in the Shreveport Classic Saturday night at 6 p.m. Reporting from Grambling State University, I'm Wesley Boone.
Okay, so Wesley mentioned the lackluster offensive performance. Let's dive a little deeper and look at the stats. Spoiler alert, they aren't too pretty. 102 total yards for the G-men. Makes sense when the Tigers failed to score a touchdown. On the other side, Arkansas State with 572 yards, just 1.5 yards per carry, 22% completion percentage. And then the penalties, 15 of them for 132 yards. That's not going to get Grambling in the win column. So as we talked about so much last year, now again here in week 1, offensive struggles, once again the Achilles heel for Grambling. And it was a historic game for all the wrong reasons. The Tigers gave up 58 points. That's the most in a season opener since they gave up 73 in a loss to Cal all the way back in 2015. Arkansas State picked up 572 total yards. The last time a Grambling opponent did that was not too long ago, last year in the spring edition of the Bayou Classic. But as we know, that is one of the worst losses in the game's 48-year history. And 339 of those yards came on the ground. That's the most since Arkansas Pine Bluff put up 314 against Grambling all the way back in 2013.